Hey guys, welcome to Living 757. Of course, you guys, welcome once again. Good to have y'all here. Ladies, I feel revived, right?
I can see you with a lot of energy, Quincy.
Right, yeah, I feel great. I mean, it's not just my hair that's poofy like this, you know.
I think you are, you went through some situation
kind of
over
glowing.
the weekend.
Yeah.
You're kind of glowing a little bit.
He is glowing. Look at that.
Yeah, it's not so glow either. It's,
I think you've been inspired by the last week's show also.
I may have
Someone
been.
tell me something.
So, which moment exactly were you inspired
We have
by?
a clip from last week's show that had changed Quincy's life.
Friends all over here now, and now our friends at Riverside are going to bring some awareness to you when it comes to stroke awareness. All right, look at all my buddies. Yeah, so I became, after that episode, a new pup dad. Yeah, so as a matter of fact, the pup that was on my shoulder is the pup that my family and I chose. So that was when we got him that night or that day, and that's him laying.
And you have the number 7 because his name is 7.
Yes, we named him 7 because we met him right here on Living 757, and then of course, and that's Ashlyn riding with him. That's his first car ride. But 7 is the number of completion for a lot of people that understand that stuff biblically. So he completes our family, and we're super excited.
And he's so stinking cute.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my
But
God.
y'all, I have to say, y'all are the most influential people I've ever been around. In almost 4 years, I now drink when I never drank before because of y'all.
You
and
drink.
now, just like y'all, I own a puppy, a dog. I got
dog.
an animal in my house.
I have to point out though that like I was holding the dog that you ended up taking taking in the entire segment, and the whole time he was trying to escape over your way.
That's crazy.
So I
Nice to be
feel
with
like
you.
it was fate.
Yeah, we
So
saw
he
that.
picked me before I even knew.
He picked you.
Yeah.
And you also learned to say, I love you.
Oh God, yes. Y'all have influenced me to say I love you.
So it's been good.
I
3 years
love-
of good eating.
I love you. I love you. Right. So big shout out. Thank you. So my family and I, we are completely thrilled about this. And what's cool, this is just in time because we actually just got a new deck in our backyard. So it's time for some outside activities. And the next biggest holiday that kind of signifies it's the beginning, the unofficial start of summertime. Memorial Day weekend is coming up. And in fact, there's a special event called the Memorial Day Salute to Summer. All right, so I don't know if y'all know what that is. But look at all these folks out here. They are going to be hanging out. This is basically enjoy cool sounds of the summer as the season of the sun and fun kicks off. Memorial Day weekend. Free concerts at 17th Street Park, 24th Street Park, and 31st Street Park, featuring local bands representing different genres and music stylings. Parking is going, well, I know it's free to the public, so it's definitely free to the public. And from Friday, May 26th to Sunday, May the 28th, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Summer finally
Summer is about to kick in again.
Yes.
So
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I feel like it was just last summer.
I know. I feel like it was just a couple of months ago because we really didn't have a winter.
Yeah,
Right?
but I think this one is gonna be the best summer ever because the first one, everybody was coming out of COVID. It was the first summer after COVID, so people still afraid to go out. This one is gonna be finally the one that we're going to enjoy
So
every single activity.
Look, so we've all heard it here. Patricia just jinxed the entire summer. Thank you, Patricia. This is gonna be the best summer ever.
The
Thank you.
best summer ever is coming, yes.
And on that note, I'm just going to go ahead and blame Patricia for what I'm about to tell y'all next. Morgan Whalen has postponed his two shows at the Veterans United Home Loans Amphitheater. He has injured vocal cords and he has been given the go-ahead by his doctors to rest. He needs to rest. So the new concert dates, I know it's a long time off, guys, but June 6th and 7th of 2024.
That's the next best summer.
Yeah, again, we're blaming Patricia because she just jinxed
No,
the
I
whole
didn't do
summer.
anything
So
yet.
sorry, Morgan Whalen fans. But there's another a weekend of country music coming up that's not canceled, and that is the Patriotic Festival.
Nice.
That's taking place at the Norfolk Scope and the Plaza there in Norfolk. And it is going to be a party. It's going to be
Yes.
such a great weekend. It's celebrating our military heroes. It's taking place over Memorial Day. And it's headlined by Walker Hayes, Sam Hunt, and
There they go.
Cody Johnson.
Wow.
And we're going to have the official DJ from the Patriotic Fest on our show in just a bit here. So you guys stay tuned. We're also going to have one of the artists singing at the end of the show.
Nice.
So
Today's
Yeah.
show is full of country, from DJs, singers, everybody.
Yeah.
So if you want to keep enjoying more music here in the 757, we also have another great event. This is going to be the Neo Soul Love. It's a tribute to Erykah Badu and Jill Scott
Yeah.
by the beautiful Angelica Baylor. Enjoy dinner, drinks, and the music of the Neo Soul Queens. This is going to happen on the venue 757 in Portsmouth, Virginia, Saturday, June 10 at 6 p.m. What a great show, and we love Angelica
I've been
Baylor.
to that venue. That is a very beautiful
It is beautiful.
venue. And also I'd like to add, June is Black Music Month.
Yes.
So to see what Angelica Baylor is going to be bringing,
God.
just a tribute to some of the
Yes,
best neo
to
soul
Erykah Badu and
Black
Jill Scott.
music artists. Yeah,
Yes,
let's go.
and she have a beautiful voice. Angelica is so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a great event that
Yeah.
you cannot miss.
Yeah, you bet not miss it. Yeah.
And I feel like all of the shows and all of the things we just talked about are so representative of this area too, because we really are a melting pot of lots of different kinds of cultures, lots of different types of music, and this is so representative of that.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
I love, because I will get down to Erykah Badu and Jill Scott, but I will also
Same,
get down to some
same.
country music.
Yes, and we've seen them both. We've listened to her playlist. She got everything from Snoop to Blake Shelton.
Yep.
To who's the other lady? Don't leave me stuck on this island. I started this thing. Help me out.
Who's the lady?
I have no idea.
Who is
I'm
it? You
just-
say the other lady, and
It
we're
doesn't-
trying to figure it out.
It doesn't matter. She has everything from A to Z, okay, and
Yes,
everything
yes,
in between.
that's
And lots
amazing.
of Disney.
Stop,
Lots
man.
of Disney.
That's what I was talking about.
You lie.
That's exactly what I was talking about. So I have to ask you, with your dogs, right? Because you got a Pomeranian, right? Ziggy. You taught Ziggy how to do, how to ring a bell when she goes outside.
Yes.
So I'm in the middle of potty training, so any tips?
Be consistent with
Okay.
whatever you're doing. Be
Yes.
consistent. With Ziggy, what we did was we would ring the bell and then let her outside,
Yeah.
and then when she came back in, we'd give her a treat. So
Okay.
yeah, and I mean she's gotten sassy about it too. She'll ring the bell, and if we're sitting on the couch, she'll come around the corner like, "I know you heard that.
Yes.
Let me outside."
Yes, and that's what I have noticed. Now, does Arkin have a specific?
No, he doesn't have something specific. Every time that he wants to go potty, he just walk straight to the door, front door or backyard, and he start scratch like a very tiny scratch,
Yeah.
and look back.
Wow.
Does anybody hear me? Anybody sees me?
Okay.
And then if I'm not going right away, he did it again, but a little bit more,
But, okay, so the small accidents that
Yes.
we've been having in the house, I mean, just very small. I mean, they
Those
hadn't
are
been.
so normal.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Puppies.
normal, Quincy.
Okay.
And once they learn the deal, how it is, and then you open the door or you walk them. For example, my dog, for number 2, he have to walk. He can just do it in the backyard.
Oh.
So I have to go and walk with him. It's just, it's a spoiled baby.
OMG.
I know we need to walk.
Thank
Doesn't
you.
matter if it's winter time, we need to walk.
And on another note, for locals who have been going to Busch Gardens and Water Country for a long time, Water Country is debuting a brand new ride Memorial Day
Ooh,
weekend,
yes.
featuring over 1,000
Look at
feet
that.
of slides. It's called Riptide Race, and you'll get in 2-person rafts. You have to be 42 inches tall to ride, and that's going to be a lot of fun, just like this show today. We will have DJ Ty Street in the house.
And we also gonna get some amazing tips from the DMV because safety is first.
And later we got country music singer Tracy Lynn is going to be with us. But coming up next on the coolest show in town, anybody ready for some home renovation ideas? Stick around,
Yeah.
because we got some for you. Ooh, we'll be right back.
was critically injured following a crash early Friday morning. Officers at the scene said the victim was driving a pickup truck when he lost control of the vehicle. The pickup veered left and went into a ditch. A front seat passenger was wearing a seatbelt and escaped the crash without injury. The driver was not wearing a seatbelt and was ejected from the truck. He died at the scene.
Welcome back to Living 757. What a powerful video, right? And it's very important. Safety is very important when we drive, especially when we're on the road, and it's everyone's responsibility. Today we have the director of the DMV Highway Safety Office, John Sanders, to talk more about the importance of wearing the seatbelt. John, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me back. I'm always excited to be on 757. You guys do a great job in getting
We
our
always
message
so
out.
excited to have you back because you tell us about the most important information that we need to have about safety. But now, what a powerful video. Can you tell me what is the reason behind this PSA video?
Well, the video is because we just lose too many people on our roadways for the lack of wearing a seatbelt. In Virginia, just last year, we had a total of 1,005 overall fatalities, but we also had 375 people who died who were unbelted while driving, which is just unacceptable number. So we're getting ready to. We've already kicked off our media campaign around Click It or Ticket. Most folks have heard of Click It or Ticket, and that is a campaign focused on getting people to wear their seatbelts. So beginning on the 22nd of this month through June the 4th. You'll see an emphasis in that area. We're going to be we'll have a campaign out, our social media messaging and our media messaging, and also our enforcement will be out during that same time. Again, getting folks' attention to the importance of wearing your seatbelt.
Yes, and we talk about this many times, and we're going to continue talking about this campaign to wear the seatbelt. But we know how important it is. We can save lives, but how we can just tell that to people like the importance of wearing the seatbelt.
Well, it's the simplest way that you and the most easiest way you can do to protect yourself when you're behind the wheel. It is your number one defensive mechanism. You can do everything right and still be involved in a crash, and it only takes 1 second to buckle up that seatbelt. But as I was thinking about my remarks today, it only takes 1 second for a crash to occur that'll change your whole life. And so you exchange that second for the safety of knowing that if you're involved in that crash, the chances you're surviving becomes much better if you're wearing your seatbelt.
Of course, and that's right. Now, do you hear from people like, I don't know if you guys have that truck, what is the reason that people don't wear the seatbelt?
Well, the excuses are numerous. Probably the one we hear the most is they're just too uncomfortable. And so they really don't want to wear them because they're uncomfortable. But to that, I would say, number one, I think it becomes a habit of wearing your seatbelt, number one. But number two, if you wear it tightly and snugly around your chest and around your lap, it becomes much more comfortable and it's easier to wear. And sometimes if you need, you can also purchase an extension if that helps also in your comfort level of wearing your seatbelt. But you need to do it. You need to do it every time. And you owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your family to protect yourself and to also protect them and any passengers that you may have in your vehicle.
Yes, I was thinking about that. It's not just, as an habit. It's for everyone that is around you and love you and how important it is to wear the seatbelt. Now, statistically talking, I know you have numbers all the time. What are the chances to survive if you are involved in a crash wearing the seatbelt versus without the seatbelt?
Well, if you're a front seat passenger, you have your risk lowers about 45% if you're wearing your seatbelt. Your risk of dying is about 45%. If you're a back seat passenger, that goes up to 60%. So the statistics and the numbers are there that verifies you need to wear your seatbelt each and every time that you're behind the wheel. And it does make a difference. And the other thing it does, it works right along with your airbags. Most vehicles now are equipped with airbags, unless they're really an older vehicle. Most of the vehicles we see on our highway are now equipped with airbags. And the seatbelt works in conjunction with that airbag. So those two things together are what works in saving your life. One without the other is exponentially worse. So you want to wear both of those things.
Yes.
So it works with that airbag.
All the time. So Virginia, buckle up. That's the one first thing that they have to do when they are driving. So John, thank you so much for being with us. Where can people find more information if they have any questions?
Well, you can go to our DMV Now highway safety site. You can go there and you can find all the information you want. If you just type in DMV highway safety, it'll bring you to our webpage, and we'll talk to you about all of our campaigns and all our different efforts that we're doing to save lives. So we want to just urge everyone to, every time, everywhere you go, and
well, thank you so much. We have all the info on the screen. Thank you, John. We'll see you next time. Thank you for all this great information.
Well, thank you again, 757, for all you do and the lives you save. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. As Ashonchi said, we're saving lives on the road, but now we're going to save some time when you have your next remodelation.
Thanks, Patricia. With the COVID-19 pandemic came quarantines, shutdowns, and lots of work from home shifts, right? We know that firsthand. And with people spending more time at home, a lot of them had to have gotten the itch to upgrade their bathrooms. And our next guest can help with just that. Let's welcome Brian from West Shore Home.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Brian.
Yeah, happy to be back.
It's been a hot minute.
Well, did you peep the shirt game? I think I'm just missing the logo.
Yeah.
So
I can get you one if you want.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to do it.
wear a West
I don't
Shore
want to
Home
do any extra work.
Now, I think a lot of people are kind of seeing the light at the end of the dark tunnel that was the pandemic.
Sure.
What are some of the trends you're seeing when it comes to bathrooms in 2023?
Well, simple and clean are really the trends that are moving really well right now. So our classic white unit, white walls, white shower base, the matte black fixtures are super popular right now. That great contrast between the white and the dark has been really, really popular thus far this year.
Got you. So, like, I know with my family and I, we actually got the shower done before we redid our bathroom, right? But after we did the shower, it really helped to shape how we were going to design the bathroom. So is that more the reason why people go with the classic white style?
I think so. It's really easy to match just about anything to it.
Yeah.
And really the shower is going to be the centerpiece of that bathroom. So it's
Yeah.
very nice to kind of work around it. You can work the vanity, the floor,
Yeah.
the rest of the bathroom just around that shower. And you have a clean white unit with matte black fixtures or chrome fixtures. It's very easy to kind of do anything you need to do around that piece in the bathroom.
And then we added the glass door to it, and it just really just made it,
Yeah.
man. And then y'all also, from the shower size that we had, y'all were able to expand it.
Yeah.
So y'all moved, that means moving the drain and shifting things over that was normally set.
Yeah,
so
we
y'all
can-
demo the whole thing, right?
Anytime we come out and take a look, we can always look at hey, what can we make it a little bit bigger? The great thing is typically we remove fiberglass units or tubs and go over to showers,
I got
right?
you.
So almost always you're going to gain a little bit of space because those fiberglass units are so bulky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Now, I have to level with you. As a busy mom who also has like a busy toddler, I love upgrading things in my house, but the thought of a renovation sounds like a nightmare to me because of the time it would take, which is like a disruption in our day-to-day life. So how long does it usually take for you guys to do these installs?
Yeah, so everything that West Shore does, we want to make it fast, easy, and convenient for our
like that.
customers. Right, exactly. And because we're thinking of exactly your scenario, right? We don't want to put you out of a bathroom for weeks on end. And so what we do, we come out, we take a look at the shower, we figure out what needs to be done, order the product, get it all working towards the finished goal. Once we're in and doing that shower, we do 98% of our jobs in just one day.
One day.
Yep.
One day, which then leads me, well, we shouldn't even have to ask, but why should someone choose West Shore Homes? Is that because it's fast, the financing is great and all that?
Yeah, fast, easy, convenient, right? We have a ton of different options for flexible funding. Really the big reason, we use our own installers. We don't subcontract anything out, and that's why we can get things done so quickly is because we have experts in that space.
Yeah, it sounds cool to me. I mean, I'm a happy customer,
Yeah,
man.
we already got you, so that's good.
You said you already got me. You did get me, man. No, I mean, like, it's been great, and it's so many, different options, and like what you were worrying about, we dealt with that concern as well.
Right.
But really, like, they come in, they measure, and then a few weeks later, they come with a month or so later, and then you come with everything, and they knock it out in one day. So
Dang.
yeah. So the
Do you
process
guys
is
have any
pretty cool.
specials going on right now for those of us who
Yeah,
haven't already
Did
got
I
them?
miss the
do.
special?
I'm sure you got a good one.
Yeah,
I'm sure you got a good one. But
I did.
we've got a great promotion going right now, 20% off, which is basically a free installation. In addition to that, we'll take an additional $500 off for anybody that calls the number on the screen now, goes to westshorehome.com and makes an appointment.
Okay, if I miss that 500, can I call back and just get
We'll talk about it offline.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for stopping by again, Brian.
Oh, Quincy. Brian, thank you so much for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
You guys, we have to take a quick break, but when we return, you've heard that laughter is the best medicine, right?
Yes.
Well, our next guest will have you in stitches. See what I mean when we return.
Hey guys, welcome back to Living 757. Of course, there are so many ways that people find to cope with pain, right? And our next guest has found a way to do it, but through laughter. Of course, I'd like to welcome back to Living 757, Chaz Corbett from Social Butterflies Foundation. How you doing there, Chaz?
Hey, good to be here.
Well, you know, I know you're not the comedian, right, that's going to be bringing the funny, but you love comedy, clearly,
Yes.
right? Can you briefly just explain what your organization is about? Because we had you on a few months ago.
Social Butterflies Foundation is a nonprofit. We're the first and only one in Hampton Roads that's makes sure we provide direct assistance to lupus and fibromyalgia survivors.
Got you. And obviously, you've been doing that. And recently, you suffered a stroke, you know, a health setback, but you also live with lupus. So can you give us an idea of what that daily, I guess, experience is?
You never know what the day is going to bring.
And it was a mild stroke.
Yeah, it was a mild stroke.
Gotcha.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
You just never know what each day is going to bring. After that episode I recently had in February, my migraine started getting worse.
Yeah.
So now I have a different type of migraine that I have to worry about. But you just kind of take it day by day and keep pushing through. You know, everyone should know that you can still live a healthy life despite the illness.
Yeah.
Don't let the illness hold you back from doing the things you want to do. And laughing is the best medicine.
Yeah, well, you certainly love to laugh, all right? I remember I invited you to a show. You said, you know what, I just got out of the hospital, but I need this right now. And you showed up, and you laughed, and you enjoy yourself. So you are also organizing two events that's coming up in June. Can you tell us about these events in support of lupus and fibromyalgia?
The first one is the Butterfly Walk for Lupus and Fibro. We're doing that walk on June 10th at John B. Todd Stadium in Newport News.
Okay.
We're coming back out in person because we have been doing the walks virtually.
Oh.
But the great thing is Coco is coming back, and we got you hosting with Coco.
Yeah.
Our Grand Marshal is going to be Delegate Marcia Price. She's a newly diagnosed fibromyalgia warrior. Okay. So we definitely want to make sure everyone comes out, support, raise the awareness, and raise the funds so we can continue our free programs and services. It's gonna be a family reunion.
Right, it's gonna be a family reunion, but before that is what? It's the laughter.
Laugh Through the Pain
comedy show. That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes you really do truly have to just laugh.
Yes.
To keep from crying.
Yes. Well, that's what our job is gonna be. It's gonna be at Kazi's on June the 7th.
Yes.
So that's a Wednesday, and then after that, you can walk off all the laughing that you did on that show. But Kazi's in Newport News, featuring the Newport News homegirl herself. This is the one that's bringing the funny. Just a little girl from Newport News doing some big things, and she's coming back to the 757. I'd like to welcome Coco Brown to the show. What's going on, Coco? How you doing, young lady?
I'm good. How are you all doing?
We are doing great. Glad to know that you'll be coming back to the 757, bringing some laughs. But I got to ask you, you are in the TV show, I guess it's called 911, right? That was with Angela Bassett.
I was. I'm on a couple of new shows now.
Well, yeah. I mean, so that's my thing. Like, you have done so many things, but did you think all of these things would be possible when you were growing up in Newport News?
No, absolutely not. I mean, I was raised so Southern traditional or traditionally Southern. I was supposed to go to college, meet a nice boy, get a degree, get a job, get married, have some babies, and news for the rest of my life. I wasn't supposed to do all that.
Yeah. Well, you're acting, and you got a new comedy special out too. I was on the Delta airplane, and I happened to look at my choices, and I saw it was Coco Brown stand-up. I said, this girl is on the plane with us as we're flying. So congratulations on your new comedy special. How did you could get connected with Chaz with the Social Butterfly?
Oh my gosh, Chaz, how did we meet, girl? We've been friends for so long. I don't think I remember how we met.
Right.
Yeah.
Rhonda, that's what I want to say.
Ooh, he would ask me that question.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, obviously y'all met and y'all been connected for a while. I mean, clearly doing these events and helping her to fundraise, and it's so cool to have people reach back and come back to the area. You know, and then of course I'll be hosting with you the walk this year, but the comedy show, let's talk about this comedy show. So I'll be the host on this show, but you're gonna, like, I'm gonna set it up for you, right? And you're gonna knock it down. Okay, so what can people expect coming from you, coming back to the area?
You know, it's always good to come home because I get to reflect and talk about things that are very home-oriented, you know, bring up things that only the people in the audience from the 757 from Bad News would know about, you know.
She said bad news.
They do that a lot of other places, so it's good when I can, you know, really personalize my material and make it, you know, more personal because I'm home and I'm in front of my home folks, you know, whatever. So they're going to laugh. Trust and believe you're going to laugh. But I'm going to throw a little personal stuff in there that you're going to be like, oh, I remember that. Oh, I know that, you know. So you're going to have a good time, boy. We're going to go down memory lane a little bit, talk about, you know, when you realize you're still a teenager at heart, because I still get scared every time I go down Warwick Boulevard and cross over Mercury.
Well, the one thing I know about Newport News, as long as you're off the numbered streets, I think you'll be all right.
Right. It's like once you pass Mercury Boulevard, it was like, you know, you living dangerous.
Yeah, start looking now. What high school did you graduate from?
Menchville, baby.
Are you kidding me? So Ashley and our production assistant, Jessica, they are both Menchville grad. I forgot what y'all's mascot was.
Monarch, the lion.
The Monarchs, nice. So I'm sure Ashley, like, they would love to meet you in person. Y'all are all alum. Great.
Yes. Okay, I'm so not saying what year I graduated, so don't even ask.
Good. Well, we definitely cannot wait to see you. And what's the biggest part for you coming back to give back and help your good friend Chaz?
You know, it's so funny. You know, my favorite aunt, my Aunt G, was diagnosed with lupus when I was a child, and I watched what lupus did to her, you know, and how she fought to the very end. And it's always been something I've been very passionate about, just feeling a connection to. So when I met Chaz and she had Social Butterflies, it inspired me to create my own foundation called Wigs of Love, which is also a foundation that supports women. I'm actually having an event here in Atlanta on May 27th where we're honoring 4 women. Chaz is our keynote speaker. So I was super excited about that. You know, and we give back and we raise awareness as well as fundraise to find a cure, to find, you know, means for people that are going through that. And, you know, having Chaz as my sounding board because she's so knowledgeable, because she does suffer from it, but she doesn't let it beat her. So she's inspiring as well as informative for me.
Awesome. Coco, thank you so much for swinging by, and thank you so much, Chaz, again. Can't wait to see you on the 7th. So we got to go, but when we come back, we'll be playing some games and playing the game with a DJ. We're talking country when we get back. Stay right there. Cool.
Welcome back to the coolest show in town. He's known as the White Boot Bandit. He knows a thing or two about country music, and he's the official DJ of the Patriotic Festival. Please join me in welcoming my friend, DJ Ty Street.
Yes,
hey.
Welcome to the show.
How are y'all doing?
Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
Now, you have been the DJ for the Patriotic Festival since 2017.
That is correct.
I want to know how that happened and what is one of your most memorable moments throughout those years?
Well, it kind of happened when I was doing a show at the 31st Street stage, and it was a summer concert show with a national act, and it was more or less a I'm trying to think of the word. It was a show where I did well, and they offered me the rest of their concert series for that summer.
Awesome.
And at the end of that first show, I was actually approached, and they asked me if I wanted to DJ their big festival, Patriotic Fest. And the rest is history, I guess you could say.
Yes.
So exciting. Now, what are your most memorable moments? Because I know huge names always headline that festival.
I would say my most memorable moment would be opening up for some of the names that I actually knew when they weren't big artists.
Right.
And came to Patriotic Fest as headliners.
So who would they be?
Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen. Opening for those guys as huge headliners and seeing the crowds they draw, but knowing them back when, you know, they just, it's cool seeing something like that come full circle.
Right, it's definitely cool seeing people progress.
Yes, exactly. Now we're seeing some images right there in the video. What it makes different, DJ Ty Street, different from other DJs in this area?
Well,
what you can say about it?
I guess you could say that what makes me different is that I am a DJ just because I don't play an instrument.
Okay.
I play the songs that these artists record in the studio and make big, but what makes me different is just my interaction with the crowd. It's almost how like you would see somebody on stage, like a actual musician or artist. They entertain the crowd and interact with the crowd. That's me.
Are you a Flava Flav?
So you connect.
I don't.
Are you a hype man?
I'm a good hype man on the mic for sure. But it's nothing for me just to get out from behind my my DJ area and go interact with the crowd. I want to have fun.
And I think people love that when you had that ability to just connect with the crowd and just make them like have a good time and enjoying with them. That's a plus.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing to do in this world.
Now they call you the White Boot Bandit. You have your white boots on. I wore mine today in your honor. How did that name come about?
Well, I was quite a few years ago. I want to say back in 2013. I was at a local venue performing, and in the same fashion that I do with these big festivals, I perform in between sets or acts. There was a band that wasn't so good, I guess you could say, and the manager at the time ended up putting me back on to finish the show. And that happened for about 3 times in one summer period. That the crowd would get more into it with me than they would the band.
So do you see that people actually wear white boots on the concerts just because of you?
I have seen that, but what it is that I was wearing white boots each time that happened. And at the end of that summer, the GM at that time comes up to me. He goes, "I think I'm just going to call you the White Boot Bandit because each time I put you on, you steal the show from whoever my main act
sometimes
is."
happen when someone initiates that and everybody start wearing after you. That's something that is like a movement. I love that.
It's just taking its course. And
so DJ Ty, so where can people find more information about you? Where they can follow you, your social media, all this stuff?
Well, my social media, I'm on all social medias: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. The handle is @DJ Ty Street. It's pretty simple. Look for the blue verified check. That's me. That's the way you can keep up with me. Also, my website, djtystreet.com.
Awesome. They can find all the information if you want to follow him. Now, do you like to play games?
I love games.
Yes. Good, because next we have TikTok Takeover.
Woohoo!
I can share with you.
Hey. So we are here clearly, as we already know.
There we go.
Thank you, DJ Ty.
Ty Street.
So, producer, male, Savage Ginger always has nothing to do, so she watched these TikTok videos. She has nothing to do but just.
She's the busiest person we know, but she also likes to watch TikTok.
Oh yeah, and then she sends it to us via text messaging. But hey guys, we got to play this game. So here's one that we're going to play for the first time called "Fill in the Lyrics." So in lieu of you being the country DJ, or well, not a country artist, but a country DJ playing DJ, country music playing DJ. Is that right?
Close enough.
Okay. Well,
Yes, that sounds good.
Well, then we got to get close enough to fill in these lyrics.
All
So let's see.
Okay, I'm in a little disadvantage.
Okay, so who's going first?
Quincy.
No, he has to go first so we can
DJ
know.
Ty Street.
Yeah, he
DJ
got all the
Ty
pressure.
Street, go
So
first.
one question at a time, am I?
So
Yeah.
we'll see something come up on the screen,
Aye.
right? So these are lyrics to a country song. It's most likely a popular song.
Oh, I know this one.
So if we know it, we can all three kind of sing the flow of it, and then we stop
I
and
gotta
let the
sing.
person.
You know that one?
No, we can do it. Yeah, of course.
Yes.
All right,
okay.
all right. So do you know how this song goes?
And you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Hang on, we gotta let him try.
well, no. Do we know how to sing the flow of the song, and then we'll stop and let him fill in?
Oh, do we want to sing it?
Right, because
Oh, so y'all are gonna sing it, and then I fill in the
how
blank.
does it go? Does it go oh? Like, do you know it? Because I don't.
No, I don't
To
know.
feel the way I feel. Man.
I feel like a woman.
Okay, so it was that song. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. I'm like, oh.
I feel like, good job.
All right.
Nah.
I feel like
All
a
right,
woman.
so
Ashley,
this
you
should
next.
be easy, okay? Working 9 to 5. What
What a way to make a living.
Are you okay?
Yeah?
You almost got hit with this feeling.
Yeah, I'm all right. I got the
She
lyrics
did it.
right.
Did
all
you
right?
get it wrong?
All right.
I
Okay.
guarantee you she might know this.
All right, so how does this song go? Does anybody
I
know?
have no idea about that one.
Hold up.
Pulling up for tires. Maybe next time he'll.
No idea.
Give me
Think
some new
before he
tires.
cheats.
Yeah.
Carrie Underwood.
Patricia, that should be like
okay,
your
so
anthem.
sing the song, because I don't understand.
I dug my key into the side of his pretty little
There we go.
four-wheel drive.
Yep.
Okay, so how does this song go? But don't tell my heart.
But don't tell my heart.
Oh, my achy, breaky.
I knew
Yes,
Yeah.
Time out. Hold up, this was my turn, and you took mine.
Sorry, that's
Okay.
the only one
So far-
I knew.
That was the one I could have had.
Quincy,
We're not
Quincy
making
can
use
do
of the
another
pillows
one.
yet, though.
I know. This is great.
We're giving y'all
Alright.
the answers. No more
Okay, next for
freebies.
Quincy.
All right.
Because I
yeah,
stole
don't be
that one.
filling in
Okay,
my lyrics. Okay, now how does this song go? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Got the horses in the bag, something bag. All right, card is gone again. My
See?
card is gone.
Now you going back to
All
you now.
right, doing
You're
15
going to
and the
DJ
30.
Ty Street. That's
So,
yours.
how does this song go? Doing 15 and
And
the 30.
30.
I ain't in no hurry. I'm gonna take, like, how does that song go?
I think this is Sam Hunt. Right?
Do you know how it goes?
Yeah.
All right, sing it.
I ain't singing.
He's like, I'm not singing. Okay, well, split in the baby.
Doing 15 and the 30. I ain't in no hurry.
We need help from production. Put the music. Put it down.
Okay, thank you,
I ain't
Sharon.
in no hurry. I'ma take it.
Oh, that was my turn.
Yes.
Oh, I completely ruined that
Okay,
one.
doing 15 and the 30. I ain't. Oh, and then they cheated.
Okay.
Give us a chance.
By the way, Sam Hunt is performing. He's headlining the Saturday night of Patriotic Fest, Saturday, May 27th.
Well, guess who's getting hit with a pillow?
Me. That's fine. I had to give y'all a freebie.
All right, so this is you. She thinks my
She
track.
thinks my tractor's sexy.
She couldn't wait to sing
Where's
that.
the rest of it?
She
Oh.
even shook her leg.
It really turns her on.
Okay, all right. So then you'll know the
Okay.
melody of all the. Baby, you're a song.
Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll.
Roll my.
My
Windows down and cruise.
Oh, Florida right.
Yeah,
Florida Georgia line.
You get hit.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, my windows
All
down.
right. And FYI, Ashley, your mic is on, so we heard you cheating and giving. Oh, that was you. Your mic is on. We heard you cheat.
I asked him for that. Okay, next.
All right, so this is mine.
Ooh,
you hush it.
This is some old school Taylor Swift.
Okay, all right, so Taylor Swift, really?
This is a cheat. So,
Okay.
You
All right.
will be the
You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a
love story, so
go buy me some shoes. I don't know the song.
Go buy you some shoes.
That's
the remix.
That's the remix.
That's the remix that hadn't dropped yet. All right. So we got one more. This is a popular
The last one.
Willie Nelson. No, this ain't Willie Nelson.
This is the last one.
You said it was popular.
You've got to know when. Yeah, this is Willie Nelson, right? You got to know when to hold 'em.
Oh,
Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers.
Oh,
Yes.
I was just waiting.
Okay, know when to
Fold them.
You really don't
when
sing.
to fold 'em, yes, you got it
You're
right.
like, fold 'em.
Fold them.
Good. What?
Look, I'm a
yes.
MC. If I'm singing, take me home.
Gotcha.
I'm with you.
Thank you so much, man.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for being with us, DJ Ty Street. Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Now we have to go to commercial break, and coming up next,
Patricia gets hit.
No, we have an interview with our next artist, Tracy Lynn. Don't go anywhere.
It's all country
Why
up
me?
next.
I didn't do
Because
nothing.
you didn't get it right.
I didn't get one right.
Welcome back to Living 757. Continuing on with the country music theme, we have a special treat for you guys. She hails from the 757 and now lives in Nashville, and she is gracing the stage at the Patriotic Festival along with Sam Hunt. Please join me in welcoming Tracy Lynn. Hey, girl.
Hey, what is up, you guys? I'm so excited to be here.
We are so excited to have you. Which part of the 757 are you from?
Chesapeake.
Ah, that's where I live.
Chesapeake.
Nice.
Now, how does it feel to come home and perform and on such a huge stage like at the Scope?
Yeah, it's definitely a euphoric feeling. I mean, I don't even think I could like slap a feeling on it, like a word. It's like just this insane high when you're on stage, and it's not just any stage. It's like I saw my first concert at the Scope. I think it was Maroon 5.
Wow.
I was maybe I was like 8 or 9. I don't know. And then, yeah, way back. And now to be able to step on that stage, not just my first year doing that, I did it last year as well with John Pardee. So round 2, here we come. It's an insane feeling, to say the least.
I love it. And I love your music. I've been jamming out to it.
Thanks, you guys. Awesome. I got way more of that coming.
Well, we know that you are coming to the Patriot Festival, but you also have so many events coming up. What are we can expect for the next couple of months?
Yeah, definitely. So actually, we are going to have like a pre-game show for the Patriotic Fest May 25th at Eagle's Nest.
Nice.
We're kicking it off at 7 p.m. with DJ Kenny, and then I'm going to go on from 9 to 10:30, and it is a free show. So anybody, if you are in town in the Hampton Roads area, come on out. It's going to be a party. And then Saturday, I will be at Patriotic Fest with Sam Hunt and Jordan Davis. Can't wait. And then Sunday, if we are still up and well and ready to go, I'm doing strawberry jams at New Realm in Virginia Beach.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm super excited about it. There's a few acts going on before me, but I will take stage at 4:30.
No,
so
look at that. Look at that. Like,
very busy weekend.
Yeah, you have people opening up for you now.
I know. I'm excited. Every year it gets better. Every time, y'all can't get rid of me. I keep coming back to my hometown.
Yeah, just be sure to pinch yourself, and that'll let you know if it's a dream or not. All right. Now. You probably did pinch yourself when you found yourself working with Grammy Award-winning producer, was it Luke Wooden? So for the people who don't know who he is, what other major projects had he put together before you started to work with him?
Yeah, so just a little insight is he's working with Brad Paisley right now. So that's just a little glimpse of like him and his projects. But I met Luke when I was about 11, I think the first time I worked with him.
Yeah.
I had just been going to and from Nashville since I was like 11, and about 3 years ago, finally, he kind of presented me with an opportunity to work with him full time. And so I told my husband, I was like, pack your bags, we're going.
That's how you do it. And now you've got an EP that's about to drop. Tell us about that project.
Yeah, I have been in and out of the studio like nonstop for the last couple of weeks, just finalizing the last things on that. Y'all can expect that, I would say, right now the date is like end of June. Okay. So I'm super excited about it. It's gonna be 7 or 8 songs. A few I have previously released and a few I have not.
Okay.
So that's all I'll say about that, but I will be, posting about it on social media. So lots of new music to come, lots of fun shows coming up as well. Just staying busy, but I am stoked to be coming to my hometown and performing there. Nothing tops it.
Hey, well, we're happy to have you.
Love our
Coolest show in
artists.
town.
Yes.
Where can people follow you really quickly, Tracy?
Y'all can find Tracy Lynn Music is pretty much my social handle across all social media platforms.
Okay.
And if you just look up Tracy Lynn on Google, it'll populate all the musical platforms as well. So it makes it real simple that way. So yeah, y'all definitely give me a follow on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, pretty much anywhere you listen to music, you can find it.
Gotcha. And if you do anything silly on TikTok, I'll just make sure our producer doesn't find
it. Gosh.
Because then we'll be doing it on this show.
Yes.
Oh yeah. We love hate TikTok. It's its own beast. It's an insane platform to organically grow on. So. Yep, you can find me on the TikTok.
Awesome.
There you go.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, girl. And we're going to hear and see your music video in just a minute here. And welcome home.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me, and I hopefully will see y'all at the Patriotic Fest.
Yes.
Right.
I'll text you.
Have a good one.
You too. Wow. Well, what a great show that we had today. And shout out to our homegirl here. She has been powering through this headache, but we would never know it. Girl, you know what? As soon as the camera's done,
that's the way you have to have it. I will be like, when the camera's ooh.
I never look that pretty when I have a headache.
This girl is powering through, but you were recently in Puerto Rico, right?
Yes.
And doing a couple of things.
Actually, last week I was in Puerto Rico with my friend Valerie. She used to work with us also.
Okay.
And she is doing her mini-series, her story about her music live as a singer.
Okay.
So we went back home for her and record some, some moments and talk and interviews for the people that opened the doors for her, for Valerie back in the time. We're talking about maybe 20 years ago when the reggaeton started back in that time. So yes, it was a nice time with her. We had so much fun and we had so much material that we're gonna show and share with everybody soon. And so stay tuned for that one.
But that's not where the headache came from. See, the headache came from that plane flight.
Yes, my headache came from Sunday because I lose my flight and I get so upset.
That's what she had
at the counter with the people from. I'm not gonna say the airline.
No, don't even say the airline. Don't give them that much.
But my headache is still from Saturday, from Sunday.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're glad that you made it here safely. What great fun performing. Next week I'll be gone, so I'll miss y'all, but I'll be back.
Oh no, you're not allowed to leave.
Yeah, but of course, I got to because the pay is there. Anyway, but you guys can also always follow us on our social medias. You got us on TikTok, on Facebook, as well as on Instagram as well, and obviously.
And you can send us any ideas that you'd like to share at living757.com. But before we go, listen to Welcome to the Party by Tracy Lynn. Enjoy.
Yes. See you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Ciao.
We've been making our money, living on the cheap. Then working all week, waiting on the weekend to roll around, watching that clock tick-tocking on down. We gon' kick it from Friday to Sunday, ain't gon' worry about working till Monday. Call your friends, call your girl, call your honey. Welcome to the party, come on in everybody. What y'all say, we light it up, by the cup, turn it up. So come on, get you some of that feel good. From the back deck to the backwoods, gonna be here till on to the Firefly, but heavy to the Bud Light. Welcome to the party. Come on in, everybody. What y'all say? We light it up. Light the cup, turn it up. So come on, get you some of that feel good. From the back deck to the backwoods, gonna be here till the sun comes around, going down. So come on, welcome to the party. We gon' kick it from Friday to Sunday. Ain't gon' worry about working till Monday. Call your friends, call your girl, call your honey.